Hola queridos amigos apasionados del acero, estamos en el último día del Steel Summit y te tengo una sorpresa. Tengo aquí a Josh Spoores, de analista del CRU. Thank you, Josh, for being here with me, and thank you for giving us all this information that we needed so much in the steel market, especially, the fans in Latin America. They love all the predictions.
Okay.
So, on Monday, you told us that we're going to be at $856.
$857. A short ton.
A short ton. So right now we're at an 805 average short ton based on SMU blue. So my question is for you, and I think everybody's asking, if the demand is not going to be that strong, how we're going to get to 857 at the end? I mean, it's not going to be going to be flat, maybe the increasing prices?
Yeah, generally we see prices as somewhat flat next year. In the U.S., they're limited on the downside by the tariffed imports. We still need net imports, so the price is really set by a tariffed import coming in. So we think that at some point here in the next few weeks we should see a price rise. We should pick it up. There'll be some volatility throughout the year, but generally the average right now is it's 857 for next year.
857 until next year. And then even if the Fed decide to change their interest rate, is that going to create an impact in their prices?
It might start to help some of the automotive sales. The biggest impact would be for it to support mortgage rates, so housing, new housing construction. If people in houses now can refinance, they can unlock some additional spending. But the issue with the Fed is they only control the short end, they don't control the end that sets mortgage rates. So they might cut, it might not affect mortgage rates like the last time it happened, because there's too many issues right now with inflation looks like it's picking back up, and then just the slow period of the economy right now. It's not going to work to help out mortgage rates.
So we're going to still, steady, and then we're depending on everything right now where the tariffs with Mexico and Canada, they will hope they're going to resolve something, or it's going to be easier.
We expect something to come out, some sort of relief to come. We think there's an NAFTA 3.0. Next year is the period where that has to get renegotiated. So we might see something leading up to that allows some manufacturing between the three countries to step back up.
Right, and another thing is, we talked with Timna yesterday about the heat storm, and so do you have the same theory, the capacity that's going to be, too much for the demand?
There's a lot of capacity. We see it as more, there's going to be a month, there's going to be a couple months, and maybe even a quarter at some point where we just don't need imports in the United States. And as that happens, the price would move down from a tariffed import into the domestic cost curve. So you can see a pretty sharp point where prices get a little bit more volatile. And as we move back into a stronger seasonal demand period, it can jump right back up as well. So the 857 is our forecast. There's seasonal fluctuations in that, but there is periods where it might just drop by $100, and then other periods where it could jump up by $100 or more.
Okay.
Exciting times.
It is exciting, and I know that you told me the plate is not that big, but I had to ask you, how are we looking into plate?
Plate's interesting, where there's some bigger projects going on that's pulling a lot of plate out, but there's always seems to be a project that does that. Outside of those, it's a smaller market, and the biggest story right now is Nucor and Brandenburg. They're bringing that facility up. It's still not as high as it could be in terms of capacity utilization, but they're going for higher grades, so it's going to be interesting just to see as that comes up, the projects they go after, who do they displace in the domestic market, and really how that all transpires.
Well, it's not too many plate mills in the country.
Right.
Right.
There's only a handful.
Yes, and so this is going to be interesting year, guys. So please subscribe and come again. Bendiciones.
Thank you.
Thank you.